Hi, my name is Tony Van Veen, CEO of Discmakers. You know, every once in a while, when I need some fresh new songs to listen to, and I'm not getting enough new song recommendations from Spotify's release radar that I like, I'll go through the Spotify viral charts for several countries with, different musical tastes to find something fresh. The UK, France, Argentina, Spain, and I'll usually end up finding at least half a dozen new tracks I like. So yesterday, I was sharing a couple of tracks that I found with my son, who's 25. And for several of the tracks I played him, he told me, that song is huge on TikTok. And it dawned on me that TikTok has reached its tipping point as a music discovery tool. So many of today's charting songs blew up on TikTok first and then jumped to the streaming charts. And by the way, this doesn't count just for new music. When I was looking through these viral charts, I was scratching my head when I saw the song Just the Two of Us by Grover Washington Jr. on virtually every country's viral chart. I mean, that song was released in 1981, for crying out loud. Then it dawned on me, it must have gone viral on TikTok, which my son immediately confirmed. And of course, if you follow music news at all, or in this case, any news, you'll remember Fleetwood Mac's Dreams going viral hugely a few weeks ago, along with skateboarding and cranberry juice. This video, posted by a TikToker in Idaho of all places, generated Fleetwood Mac's biggest streaming week ever. 8.4 million streams in just a week, and it led Mick Fleetwood himself to do his own tribute to TikTok. So, should you be on TikTok to give your music a better chance of success? Well, depends. For starters, if you're a young artist whose music appeals to young fans, then you're already on TikTok. Nothing to talk about. But if you're a bit older, say your age starts with the number 3 or higher, it really depends on a few factors. Are your fans there? If yes, great. You gotta be there. If your fans are not there, is there any way that you could create a video with your music that's cool or funny or quirky or weird enough that it could go viral? If so, give it a shot. But that's a high bar. Usually, virality is serendipitous. You just can't plan for it. So, do you enjoy creating social content, and do you have time? I mean, I'm on TikTok, but barely. I love creating social content, but between Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and YouTube and LinkedIn, where I'm already active, and on top of that, real life, I frankly don't have enough bandwidth to go down another social media rabbit hole. But if you do, awesome. Even if you don't want to create your own TikTok videos, you can make your music available on TikTok. In fact, good news, if you're signed up for distribution through CD Baby and maybe other distributors, they've already distributed all their songs to TikTok. And your music is probably already there. I checked it out for my old punk rock band, and sure enough, the music was there. And maybe for most of us old heads, just knowing that our music is there is good enough. Maybe some young kid will discover it and make a video that goes viral. I mean, who, after all, could plan for some guy from Idaho doing a rolling skateboard selfie video to cause the biggest streaming week ever for an iconic band like Fleetwood Mac? So it's up to you whether you dive in or not. But if you are on the fence about engaging on TikTok, remember, that's where all the cool kids hang out. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you next week.